Hi everyone and welcome to this Kadak tarot reading. Today we're going to try and find an answer to the question, how does your crush feel about you? So we have 3 decks that you can choose from. Deck number 1, number 2, number 3. Take your time and choose the deck that catches your eye first, or meditate on the number, whatever you feel most comfortable with. It's the method you should use. While you take your time to pick a deck, I want to say that this is a timeless reading, so whenever you stumble upon this video, it's the right time for you to see it. And also, this is a general reading, so not everything that I say might apply to you, so just pick everything that resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't, because it's probably meant for someone else that is watching. So yeah, let's start with deck number 1. Hi everyone that chose deck number 1. Welcome. This is your reading. So let's start and see how your crush feels about you. How do they see you? What kind of relationship they consider you guys have been at? We have the moon. We have the five of coins. We have the 8 of coins. And the King of Wands. So I feel like you and your crush probably met pretty recently still. You guys don't know much about one another, and your crush finds you really mysterious. They don't know much about you and they wonder how you are, what interests do you have. Maybe they don't even know much about your personal life or the job that you have, and they kinda wonder about all that. They feel like they don't know you that well yet. They want to get to know you better though. They want to work on this relationship. They want to see how it develops. This does not mean that they want to have a romantic relationship yet, but they are indeed interested in building something up with you. They want to get to know you. They want to spend the time that they have to take to form a relationship with you. I feel like they worry a little bit because they find you really attractive. They find you right now they don't know much about you, so what they can go to, the first impression that they have of you is your physical impression, and they are really interested by that. They find you really attractive. Maybe it's not only your looks, but also your style. Maybe you have a particular style of fashion. Maybe your hairstyle is a bit different. Maybe you dye your hair a cool color, or you dress differently from what majority of people would consider common. And so they are really interested about your appearance right now, and they find you really attractive because of that. And because of that, they really want to start and get to know you better, to create this kind of, at the beginning it's going to start as a friendship, of course, but this is promising because they are already they are attracted to you already. So this could be a good starting point for the two of you to develop something more. But there is a bit of worry on their side that maybe you're not really interested in them, because of how they see you as this really interesting and attractive person that is different and creative. They are worried that you might not want to give up your time to spend your time with them. It's as if they feel like they're not cool enough to be with you, to be your friend even. They're a bit intimidated by you. That's what's coming through. Let's get another two cards to see how this all connects. But this is actually a good start because your crush finds you really interesting and mysterious, and they really want to get to know you better. They're just a bit worried that you won't find them as interesting as they find you interesting. You have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Hanged Man. So your crush is trying to get themselves out of this worry. They're trying to see things from a different perspective, and they're trying to push themselves to a point where they feel confident enough to approach you. Again, it really feels like they are intimidated by you because of how interesting they find you, and even if they feel like this, like they probably don't have really good shot with you, they're trying to speak themselves out of it. because they see potential. They really it feels like they are someone that fantasizes a lot about people, about other people, about the potential relationship that they could have with people, and that usually they talk themselves out of it because it's not realistic or whatever. But as of now, they really trying to let that side of them kind of take the lead, because they feel like sometimes when they held themselves back, they probably missed out on something that was really, really good. They could have had a really high potential, and they feel like this towards you, even now. And because of that, they're trying not to stop themselves this time. They're trying to take up the courage that they need to approach you and to start this relationship with you. That it could be a friendship at the beginning, but it could also as well really develop into something more and into something beautiful. So let's get an oracle card for you. We have surrender to the divine, full moon. So this is advice for you specifically. So this kind of feels like a situation where you have to let things evolve at their own pace. It feels like this is destiny, that the two of you met and that something really good could develop from it. And also it feels like you are someone that kind of likes to have the control on situations, and this is telling you to let things go out of your control, and it's fine to let things evolve without you having the total control over them, and let yourself be guided by what the universe intended for this relationship to be like. Don't try to control it too much. So yeah, this is all I have for you. Well, number one, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like, and maybe consider even subscribing if you like this kind of videos. I'm planning on doing them a lot on this channel, and I'd love for you to stick around. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye! Hi everyone, they chose pile number 2. Welcome, this is your reading. So let's start and see how your crush feels about you, what they think of you, what they think about your relationship right now. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Tower. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the World. So I feel like your person right now is going through a lot of changes in their life, and that is causing them a lot of anxiety. They're causing them a lot of anxiety to the point where, yes, they're thinking about you, but not as much as you wish they would. The changes that they're going through, I feel like they happened kind of suddenly and they were not ready for them, and because of that they're in a spot right now where they're not really thinking about a romantic relationship. It feels like the two of you kind of have known each other for a while, at least, even years for some of you, and you are an active part of this person's life. You are a really close friend, or someone that they talk to a lot about their worries and about their problems, and so you are an active part right now in supporting them through these changes that they're occurring into their life. And if you don't know about these changes, it's probably because it's causing them a lot of anxiety to the point where they don't really want other people to know. They're trying to find this stability. Feels like more of an economical stability. So probably these changes that are happening in their life right now are correlated to their job and their economic status. The thing is, even if they're going through all of this, all these changes and all of the anxiety, you are still in the picture, and if there's something that they know that they're certain about right now in this moment of a complete chaos, is that they really want you to stay in their life. Right now, it's not clear to them either if they really want you to be there as more their friend. But as of now, they really enjoy talking to you, spending time with you. It's kind of a way for them to take their mind off of these changes and off of these problems that they're kind of plaguing their life right now. So let's take some other cards to see how this all comes together. We have the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. So right now, this person is really seeing you as a support system. They are trying to surround themselves with friends and family to help themselves go through this moment. Because of the Four of Wands, that is considered also the marriage card, and the Ten of Cups, it's probable that your person, your crush, actually has romantic feelings for you, but that they're stopped by showing them to you right now, because this is really not the right moment for the two of you to start a relationship and be together, because this person is really in a tough spot, and they don't feel like they can afford to bring anyone into this mess as of right now. They don't want to involve too many people into this, because they know how stressful the situation is to them, and they don't want to put it on anyone else. But just know that by you being there, being near them and supporting them, you're already doing so much for them, and that they are extremely grateful for your presence. Because with the 4 and the 10, it feels like they consider you part of their family, but also they're starting, there's this cup, 10 of Cups, that really kind of points to them having romantic feelings for you. But again, right now they're subdued by everything else that is happening to them. So you have to give them more time to stay close to them, to support them through this moment, and this probably could evolve into something really, really beautiful. Let's get an oracle card also for you. We have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So this is advice for you. So it feels like you guys have put a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of feelings into this connection that you have with this person. And with this, you have to stay close to them and to help them through this moment, and you'll be repaid for it. You'll probably be able to have exactly what you want from this connection, and you may be able to finally have the relationship you want to have with this person that you really, really care about. So yeah, this is all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing to the channel. I'm planning on doing this kind of videos on here, and I'd love for you to stick around. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye! Hi everyone that chose pile number 3. Welcome. This reading is for you. So let's start and see how your crush feels about you. How do they see you? We have the 3 of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. And the 9 of Pentacles. So your crush feels like the 2 of you together are a great team. Maybe you met them through work or like a group project for college, something like that. And they feel like the two of you worked together really well. It feels like you had a disagreement kind of recently, to the point where you're not really talking right now. Maybe you distanced yourself because you weren't sure that they would reciprocate your feelings, or they hurt you in some way. Maybe they started going out on dates or something like that, and so you kind of distance yourself from them, and they really are feeling your absence quite strongly. um, they feel abandoned by you, and they regret not doing the right thing with you. And at the same time, they're hoping for this reunion between the two of you, where you could talk and fix things and go back to the way they were before. And they like to think back to the cool memories you guys have together, the nice moments and the laughs, the nice times. And this is not really helping them with the situation, because the more they think about what they had with you, the more they feel sad, and they're kind of, the more they feel abandoned, and they're trying to get themselves thinking about other things, doing some solo work, doing some other activities to not think about you. But right now they are really grieving for the two of you not having the relationship that you guys had before something happened. And because something happened, though, this could play well for you, because they are realizing how much they cared for you actually, and they're starting to realize that there may have been more than just friendship between the two of you. There is a lot of cups, and so a lot of emotions and a lot of sentiment and a lot of love also. We're talking about the emotional suit. And so maybe because they're going through so much and they're dealing with your absence, they're not dealing well with it, and they are realizing how important and how their free time was spent being with you, or thinking about you, thinking about the things that you could do together. And right now that you're not really talking to each other, they don't have that anymore. Let's get some other two cards to put this everything together. We have the Princess of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So your crush right now feels like there's they feel kind of trapped in a way where they don't feel like they can contact you and fix things and bring them to how they were before, even though they totally can. They are just such in a low place right now that they think that everything is kind of lost. I feel like whatever discrepancy happened between of you is probably a misunderstanding and caused by some gossip. So this actually could be resolved pretty easily, but your crush is totally stuck right now. They are stuck, they feel like they are trapped in these situations, and they feel like this is it. And because they're now realizing how much they care for you, they are really grieving for the loss of this connection. But so probably if you feel like contacting them and trying to save this relationship, things could develop in even a romantic way at some point. Definitely not right away, but in the future things could get a lot better between the two of you. I'm gonna get an oracle card for you guys. We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So whatever doubts you have about this connection and whatever things are left unsaid, they're probably going to come out at some point in the near future, so that this connection could go back to what it was. These answers first need to come out so that the two of you could work on this misunderstanding or this conflict that happened and go back to what you guys actually had. So yeah, this is all I have for you, call number 3. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like. Consider even subscribing maybe. I'm planning on doing this kind of video on this channel, so if you like them, I'd love for you to stick around. And yeah, thank you so much again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!